Once talked about a sense of belonging, his most prolific season ever in the Tata IPL, 481 runs at an average of 69. And tonight, a wonderful performance. So often he set up the innings, consolidated and finished.
Our second award is Mr. Harsh Jain, the co-founder of the Dream 11 and Dream Sports, to present the Dream 11 Game Changer of the Match Award, and that goes to Hardik Pandey. Another check and a trophy, the check of 1 lakh rupee.
Wonderful leadership from the first-time captain of the Gujarat Titans. An excellent all-round season. 3 for 17 with the ball tonight. 34 runs off 30 deliveries. Epitomizes on a brilliant season it has been for him.
If I could now ask Mr. Karan Shroff, Partner and Chief Marketing Officer, Unacademy, to present the Unacademy Let's Crack It Sixes Award this evening to Yashasvi Jaiswal. Another check of 1 lakh rupee and a trophy.
2 sixes for the young Rajasthan Royals opener. Came back strong in the second half of the season after a difficult start to Tata IPL 2022, showing all his power and poise.
I'd now like to ask Mr. Pragyan Ojha, member of the IPL Governing Council, to present the Cred Power Player of the Match Award to Trent Bolt. Another check of 1 lakh rupee and a trophy.
Yeah, the elder statesman of the Rajasthan bowling effort, 1 for 8 in 3 overs inside the power play, where he specializes in getting those early breakthroughs. 16 wickets all told across the season. Memorable one for him.
If I could now invite Mr. Puneet Maheshwari, Director Upstocks, to present the Upstocks Most Valuable Asset of the Match Award to none other than the Gujarat skipper Hardik Pandey. Another check and a trophy for Hardik Pandey.
Most outstanding. We talk about the runs, the wickets for Hardik Pandey, but his leadership, everything he did so far tonight, bowling changes. In addition to his work with the ball and bat, were responsible in no small way to leading the Gujarat Titans to their title.
If I can next ask Mr. Nishad Kekre, the Vice President Swiggy Instamart, to present the Swiggy Instamart Fastest Delivery of the Match Award. He stole it tonight of Umran Malik in Lockie Ferguson. Clocked 157.3 kilometres tonight with a thunderbolt. 1 lakh rupee check and a trophy.
On the biggest stage of them all, Lockie Ferguson, who have been going to and fro, head to head with Umran Malik all season, served up that 157 kilometres per hour. Impressive for all to see.
Next, I would like to ask Mr. Ajay Khurana, on behalf of Rupee, to present the Rupee On The Go Force of the Match Award to Jos Butler.
What a season it has been for Jos Butler. 5 fours in his innings tonight. Prolific across the entire season with his boundary hitting in general. Set a real tone for everyone to follow from here on. Drew the eyeballs and helped his team get to that final.
Next up, it is my great pleasure to ask Mr. Brijesh Patel, the chairman of the IPL, to present the Player of the Match Award to, again, none other than the Gujarat Titans skipper, Hardik Pandey. A check of 5 lakh rupees and a trophy.
Memorable in so many ways for a gentleman who now has 5 titles, IPL titles to his name, 4 with the Mumbai Indians, and as a first-time captain, perhaps the most impressive across the IPL.
What a day it's been for Hardik Pandey, but we'll talk about this game first. The 140 kilometers an hour bowler surfaced again. I mean, it had to come. I was saving for the best. Worked very hard for it. It is a very exciting award. It is the emerging player for the Tata IPL 2022. The award chosen by a combination of public online votes, us television commentators, and an award of 10 lakh rupees, a cheque and a trophy goes to the very exciting Umran Malik. I would like to ask Mr. Saurabh Mukherjee, Global Head Sales and Supply Chain, SIAT Limited, to present the award to Mohammed Shami on behalf of Umran Malik.
A great award for a young man who picked up 22 wickets in the IPL season, his first full season. Only second to Kahisa Rabada in terms of the leading wicket taker by a seamer. Excited us all with his pace and hostility.
मैं बहुत हैप्पी हूँ एमर्जिंग प्लेयर अवार्ड जीतने के लिए. थैंक्स. ऐसे ही मुझे सपोर्ट करते रहिए. इंशाल्लाह आपको अच्छे रिजल्ट दूंगा. थैंक यू.
An absolute excitement machine, Umran Malik. Look forward to seeing a lot more of him in the years to come. Next up, I'd like to ask Mr. Karan Shroff to present the Unacademy Let's Crack It Sixes of the Season Award. 45 sixes this season to Jos Butler. 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy.
Magnificent in every way for Jos Butler. Great six-hitter, getting the Rajasthan Royals off to quick starts. When you consider they were the highest six-hitting team, 137 sixes in all. Jos Butler delivered 45 on his own. A thoroughly good all-round player.
Our next award will be presented by Mr. Shailesh Chandra. It is the award for the Punch Super Striker of the season, and it goes to Dinesh Karthik with a strike rate of 183.33 over the course of the season. Dinesh Karthik will get the keys to a brand new Tata Punch. So he gets a new car, and unfortunately is not here, so I request Hardik Pandey to collect on his behalf.
A terrific season, finishing off innings for Dinesh Karthik. 330 runs overall, but of anyone who scored 100 runs or more in the IPL, only one had a higher strike rate than his 183.33. Brilliant.
Hi, I'm really delighted to win the Punch Super Striker of the Season award. Thanks to Tata Motors for this. It has been an amazing season with crowds back at the stadiums. I would like to thank all the fans for their continuous love and support. Thank you so much.
Great to see a smiling DK back in amongst the runs and doing so well for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Next up is the Dream 11 Game Changer of the Season award, be presented by Mr. Harsh Jain. That is to Jos Butler for accumulating 1,318 points during the course of the season, a 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy.
And along the way, 863 runs for Jos Butler, the second most prolific run-scoring season ever in the history of Tata IPL. He had a little dip during the middle of the season, but that didn't last too long. Six-hitting, boundary hitting, volume run scoring, all belong to Jos Butler.
Our next award is for upholding the spirit of the game. It is the PayTM Fair Play Award. It has been won jointly by the Gujarat Titans and the Rajasthan Royals this year. Could I now request Mr. Manmeet Singh Dodi, CTO Payments of PayTM, to present the trophy to Ashish Nira and Kumar Sangakkara, who were collected on behalf of the Gujarat Titans and the Rajasthan Royals, respectively.
Great to see, isn't it? Two teams who topped the league table, two teams who who got to the final. 170 points, Rajasthan Royals, 160 to the Gujarat Titans. Two very popular teams because they played in the right spirit.
If I could now invite Mr. Arun Singh Dhumal, Honorary Treasurer of the BCCI, to present the Cred Power Player of the Season award. He's getting a few of them. Jos Butler has been a nightmare for the bowlers in the power play overs throughout the season. This award is for 10 lakh rupee and a trophy.
Very rarely did Jos Butler not get off to a good start. When he did, it helped the Rajasthan Royals to win many games this season. It has been said from some quarters, not least his coach Kumar Sangakkara, that he's never seen anyone play as well as Jos Butler did this season.
We move from batters to bowlers, and I'd ask Mr. Nishad Kenkre to present the award for the Swiggy Instamart fastest delivery of the season. You witnessed it here tonight. Lockie Ferguson, who displayed some serious pace, 157.3 kilometres here tonight. He wins a 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy.
Coming into the season, you would have thought that Lockie Ferguson would be up there for the fastest delivery. Yorker to Jos Butler, that Jos was late on 157 kilometres, nothing to be smirked at. Congrats to the big man.
If I could now ask Mr. Ajay Khurana to present the Rupee On The Go Fours of the Season award to Jos Butler. 83 fours this season, another 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy.
What a season it has been. We talk a lot about his power hitting, but his batsmanship was also wonderful to behold. Showing the value of clearing the boundary, but also hitting the ball along the ground to the boundary. Taking us where we haven't gone for a long time with run scoring in the IPL.
And more brilliance from Jos Butler. Now time for the Aramco Purple Cap, and I'd ask Mr. Talal Almari, who is the Global Head of Public Affairs for Aramco, to present this cap. 27 wickets to the smiling leg spinner, Yuzvendra Chahal.
A dominant season for Yuzvendra Chahal. 27 wickets, the most ever by a spinner in the Tata IPL season. Found his mojo once again. No one spun the ball more than he has done this season.
Mr. Talal Almari will remain there to present the Aramco Orange Cap, this time to Jos Butler, the league's leading run scorer with 863 runs. Another 10 lakh rupee cheque and the Aramco Orange Cap.
Impossible to add any more superlatives to a most outstanding and dominant season. Tribute to his fitness, his desire, his powers of concentration, and he put the team on his back so often over the course of a long season and had so much success.
Time now for Mr. Khairul Majumdar, member of the IPL Governing Council, to present the award for the catch of the season. So many brilliant catches throughout the season, but the votes went to Evan Lewis, who took a majestic one-handed catch to dismiss Rinku Singh of Kolkata Knight Riders and helped take his team, the Lucknow Super Giants, into the playoffs. Evan Lewis wins a 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy. Unfortunately, he's not here, and we've asked Obed McCoy to collect it on his behalf.
Just for the pressure of the moment, with 3 required more of 2 to have the concentration, the athleticism, and the poise to rope this in, keep his team in contention for a top 2.
I am really delighted to win the best catch of the season.
Brilliance and flair from Evan Lewis there. Now I would like to ask Mr. Puneet Maheshwari to present the Upstock's Most Valuable Player Award for this season. He's been brilliant throughout the season, 387.5 points. Jos Butler. 10 lakh rupee cheque and a trophy.
Leading run scorer, six hitter, boundary hitter. And we don't speak enough about his efforts in the field, having taken some brilliant catches as well. There can be no complaints about the 387 points that Jos Butner accumulated over the course of this season. A man for all seasons, a memorable one.
IPL only behind the great Virat Kohli in 2016, so well done to Jos Butner. Next, I would like to ask Mr. J.S. George, the Honorary Secretary of the BCCI, to present the match officials for their tournament mementos. Match referee, Javagal Srinath. Umpires for today's match, the on-field umpires, Nitin Menon and Chris Gaffney. Our third match official for today was Mr. K. Ananthapadmanabhan, and Anil Chaudhary was our fourth official. I think we can all agree that throughout the season the umpires have done a terrific job, sometimes in trying circumstances. But we certainly appreciate all of their work and all of their hard work throughout Tata IPL 2022. Thanks so much to all the officials and all the umpires who participated. Now, if I could ask Mr. Khairul Majumdar, member of the IPL Governing Council, to present the Runners-Up Award to the Rajasthan Royals. The playing squad and support staff will each receive an IPL limited edition watch, and I'd like to ask Director of Cricket Kumar Sangakkara to collect the award on behalf of the whole team. Yeah, they fought all the way through, did the Rajasthan Royals. They found a way to win games. They won games batting first early on in the season when other teams just could not do it. They found a special bowling attack that they didn't have last year, and it took them all the way to the Tata IPL final. Kumar Sangakkara. Performance from Sangakkara and the Rajasthan Royals this year. Time now for some cheques to be handed over. I'd like to ask Mr. Arun Singh Dhumal to present the runner-up cheque of 12.5 crore rupees to Sanju Samson. Captain the Rajasthan Royals wonderfully well throughout Tata IPL 2022. They'll collect the cheque from Arun Singh Dhumal and now also collect the trophy from Mr. Brijesh Patel. While you're there, Sanju, thank you very much. Take the trophy from the chairman of the IPL, Brijesh Patel. Captain the side really well. Sanju, thanks so much. If you could pop over and see Harsha Bogle for a interview. Captain the Rajasthan Royals really well this year, did Sanju Samson. Didn't quite get there in the final, but a terrific performance. Pressed about with young Sanju Samson captaining the Rajasthan Royals this year. Thanks so much for all your work, Sanju, and well played. I'd now like to ask Mr. Pragyan Ojha to present the Winners' Award to the Gujarat Titans. The playing squad and support staff will each receive an IPL limited edition watch, and I'd like to ask team coach Ashish Nera to collect the award on behalf of the whole team. What a great job he did. I would now like to request Mr. Saurav Ganguly, President BCCI, and Mr. Jay Shah, Honorary Secretary of the BCCI, to present the winning cheque of 20 crore rupees to Hardik Pandey. What a year he has had, the skipper of the Gujarat Titans. Runs in excess of 400 runs with the bat. How good as well to see Hardik Pandey back bowling. And the growth he has shown, I think, as a skipper, has impressed us throughout this Tata IPL 2022. There's so much more captaincy to come from Hardik Pandey, and let's hear from the man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask Mr. Saurav Ganguly and Mr. Jay Shah to present the Tata IPL trophy to Hardik Pandey, the captain of the Gujarat Titans, your 2022 Tata Indian Premier League champions.
The Tata at tight ends. New formation, a new team, spectacular with their bowling group. Beautifully led